Welcome back. Over the last 3.5 months, I have been on a journey of sober curiosity. Right now, I have been sober for about 115 days, and I couldn't have done it without the guidance of Ruby Warrington. She's a former journalist turned best-selling author and podcast host who wrote the books Sober Curious and The Sober Curious Reset. And in this week's Your Best Life, I am thrilled to speak one-on-one with Ruby about what the Sober Curious movement is all about and why choosing not to drink might be the ultimate act of self-care.
We live in a culture where it's just a given that as adults we engage with the drinking culture. We're not encouraged to question it.
Best-selling author Ruby Warrington has been spreading the message of sober curiosity for almost a decade.
I drank quite a lot, not every night, but 3 or 4 nights a week. But because, like I said, drinking and even heavy drinking is very, very normalized in many settings, I couldn't see that I had a problem, even though alcohol was causing me problems. And so I began this questioning process. Why do I drink so much? Why is there so much pressure to drink? How is it really impacting my well-being?
And at its core, that's really what Sober Curious is all about. Looking at your relationship with alcohol, seeing why you choose to drink, and deciding if it's truly something you need in your life.
Alcohol is always there just to take the edge off any of those small uncomfortable feelings, which means we don't ever really have to look at the root cause of why we're feeling that way. But I think bringing this level of deep kind of self-inquiry to it, you can actually really very quickly get to the heart of what don't I want to feel? Okay, rather than just covering that over with alcohol, what can I actually start doing in my life to address that?
Looking back, it's clear to me now that I was a little bit addicted to alcohol. And Ruby says that's something many people often realize after they take a break from booze.
I think that many more of us than would consider ourselves alcoholics are a little bit addicted to alcohol. And part of this whole message is to destigmatize that.
Ruby says spending 100 days or more sober is a great way to start examining that attachment.
The goal really is for it to feel like, what would my life be like without alcohol? And again, the only way you will know the answer to that is if you remove it for a long enough a period for it to feel kind of normal not to drink.
It's not easy. Hard feelings and emotions may come up. And for me, I work through those by journaling, meditating, and going to therapy. But now, more than 100 days sober, I can truly say I feel better than I ever have before.
You literally have nothing to lose by taking a break from alcohol. Whether it's 10 days, 30 days, 100 days, you have nothing whatsoever to lose and so much potentially to gain.
Now, Ruby did point out that many people may have big opinions about you not drinking. So remember that if you do choose to try this out, it is just that, your choice. It's not a judgment on those in your life who do still choose alcohol. And if you'd like to continue this conversation, please feel free to reach out to me on Instagram or Facebook. I also have links to Ruby's work over on our website.